Guys, I was meant to say bye in that video. Hi, welcome again. Right back, I've literally just continued from where I was. I had to wipe the screen, and I didn't realise that when I shut my screen, obviously, I had to turn it off. I paused it, but then it just stops the video completely. It's still there, like, that's why it's on YouTube right now. But, yeah, I had to just start recording again. If I knew that, I would have said bye or something. I don't say bye in any of my videos, I just forget. I don't know why. I changed my mind so much. I'm like, I just violated you. Actually, no, I didn't. Wait, did I? Maybe I did. I don't actually know. I'm really like on edge. I know what I'm doing, but I always like to be sure because I just want to be sure. Not because I'm not a risk taker, because I've done a lot of things to like take risks, but I just like I can't remember like half my childhood. I don't know why I can't remember it. I just can't. Either I do or I just don't want to remember it. I don't know. Currently the top 5 popular game. I'm just talking. I have the mind to be able to move from one conversation to another so quickly, and then 1 hour later come back to that conversation again to finish it off. Finish what you started. But yeah, I keep saying but yeah. If there was a drinking game, how many times I said but yeah, you'd all be really drunk right now. I don't know if anyone is raging by just watching this, but it is definitely an all-time rage game. Also, you don't actually have to do that. The easiest way, because if you're not like keen on getting the green boxes, I think when you get a certain amount of green boxes, it puts one of those hearts in the box, and you'll be able to get a life. It's not really worth it. But see that bit that's right in front of like up my thing? Yeah, you could have just jumped off that and went here, just measured it, and then jumped on. Gotta be quick for that bit, because they get faster over the game, and it gets piss-taking, because you go through all that, and then you just miss. Now that is what I call annoying. First of all, to do it, don't look at it this way. Always turn the screen around. Just turn the screen around, just like, right, it looks fine. Press forwards, don't touch the left or the right button. Stop it, and then go again. And then, I've got to make a drop. Oh my god! That sound that I made. Oh my laugh, yeah. But actually that is how my laugh sounds, but not like that. It's not as, it sounds less like a turkey basically. It's funny, but it's funny to watch me laughing. It's like an actual fox. When you tickle them, it sounds like that a lot. Just don't tickle me. I am very ticklish, but I feel like I'm gonna stop breathing, which I do stop breathing. And I'm telling you now, don't tickle me because I'm laughing, but when you go to bed, I'm gonna still be laughing, but it's not gonna be because you're tickling me. Because, yeah, it's not gonna be because you're tickling me. Just don't tickle me. People always do. I'm like, just don't touch. I know it's like a funny thing to do, but it's not funny because I can't breathe. I'm just gonna repeat. Oh my gosh, I talk and I talk and I talk, and even I don't understand what I'm saying. In real life, I'm just really quiet though. Like I'm talking now because I'm playing a game. It's just a good way of concentrating. But in real life, I don't know. I do talk, and I'm friendly. I'm actually friendly. And with this bit, there's no stopping. You just got to keep going because your ball will eventually roll from one of the edges and actually roll off. So don't stop moving at any point. Don't let go of your controllers, otherwise you will lose your focus on it. So I'm gonna go over here and go up. See, I love going down and going up, and it just takes too long to go up. I really like it when everything's at real speed. I like it fast. Let's just hope you don't fall. By the way, you don't need to go down there, and if you do, you're dead. Gotta have skills. You gotta have patience. I know, like, I seem like an kind of character. You have got to have patience for this game, and I have that, thank you very much. This game will prove if you have patience or not, and you'll probably be 1 in 100 to actually. All the people in the comments be like, the game's impossible to win. I was 16 and I won it. It's not impossible to win, you guys just want it all easy, like. Ratchet & Clank is actually a really popular game, it's a good one. But Ratchet & Clank is also 3+. And it's not meant to be a rage game. And you're like, why can't it be all these other games and I know the difference. No, you don't know the difference. It says 7+. This could be 3+. I mean, there's nothing like brutal about it, but it's the rage. That's why it was rated 7 instead of 3. Just because of the rage, and also because I don't think a little child is able to play this game. Absolutely not. I would recommend it to a 13-year-old if they're patient enough, or they just want to really piss themselves off. Yes, play the game. But I don't think children under 13, unless they're actually really... I think you've just got to have good gaming skills. I don't know. If you've played Colour Switch, I used to play that a lot. For some reason, people who play Colour Switch, like, obviously you're going to struggle if you haven't had this playlist, you just will. But you'll learn much more quicker, even though it's a struggle as hell at first. But you will learn quicker because you've got that. Because with Colour Switch, you've got to be patient. You've already got that skill. Colour Switch used to have so good, and they're rebuilding it now. But they actually got rid of it because the owner did something for the game to go up, so they had to rebuild the game because everyone got really pissed off. As they were rebuilding it, there was so many errors, so many unfinished games, and it pissed me right off. But eventually, every update later, and I had to delete the entire thing and then re-download it, because every time you upload something, you lose so much storage. Like, the game's 100 megabytes. Each time you update it, it's 80 megabytes, and it adds on to your storage, and you just don't have any left. What the best thing to do is wait for it to be a bit finished and then just download it in one go, because then it'll come with all the updates, and you don't have to add an 80 in and then a 60, it'll just come with it all with the 100. That's why it's generally better to download something when it's more close to finish. Unless you just want to play it and just, like, do it for fun and just not beat your records. Because if you keep trying to beat your high scores on that game, you are going to get so pissed off in the end. Honestly, you're going to get so pissed. It is better to download something, because that's what I did. I just downloaded it after. It is better to do it. It really is better to do it like that. Honestly, it is. Because if you spend all that time, and I'm just really concentrated. Yeah, let me know. See that. See, there's something to rage about this video. Is I didn't finish what I was going to say. I'm joking. If you spent all that time doing something, and now you have to update it, and you won't have storage, it's impossible, because after all those updates, you will lose a lot. So yeah, it's better just, if you are going to download it, you just want to play some of those little trials that aren't finished. I remember when they first put it back on the Play Store. I'm sorry, you shouldn't have put it on the Play Store when there's only 3 games there and then 20 that you can see, but you can't play yet because they're not done. And there used to be this app called Face App. I used to have it. I do not do anything with my photos. I just had it to see what I look like as a boy. And also to just change my hair a bit, like just to see what I'd look like with different hair, which I haven't. And I uninstalled it and then re-downloaded it at some point. And you used to be able to, like, watch an ad and then just get the thing that you want. And now there's no such thing as watching an ad. It's pay. You have to pay money. There's no ad. There's no watch the ad and then get the thing. You have to pay money for it. And everything has just become like that. And it's so... Oh, I got so lucky then. It is so freaking annoying because it's not just me. Da la la. This is the happy music because they know they're going to push you right off soon. So you thought that it was in line, but it's not in line. That's why you do it from here first. It's just so annoying, this bit is. Okay. Let's keep going this way. Now look that way. Full speed ahead. I was clicking the right button at that point. Basically, just slowly get to that bit. If you can't, just full speed ahead and use your 2 controls at the right. That's when you do it. But when you're inlining it with this bit, there's no need for the controls. It's when you do that angle turn, because you've got to turn, and there's no way you're getting that on time. Now, to get that green thing, you have to be a pro like me. If you're not a pro, just go straight to the end. I wouldn't say I'm a pro, because I'd be doing this much more quicker if I was, but I can say that I am in the professional bit. Because of my age, and the fact that I'm getting through these levels really quick. I only died once because I was talking too much. I'm on level 15. Already? Or have I read that wrong? If that says 11, I'm going to cry, because I thought I was on 15 and I felt really good about that. Love that. I think I went on the wrong time. No, I didn't. Okay. Gotta go up. I think you can do it. Give it a go. If you think you can't do it, don't give it a go. But, I thought I was going to die then, honestly. Look at that. I did so well. Just wanna go, and then straight on it because it's gonna start turning as soon as you leave. There you go. If you see it and you're like, oh, I can get on that. No, you can't. No, you can't. Because when you get on it, you're gonna fall. That's what's gonna happen. And it's so obvious. So when you go, the game, it's the game, it's not me. No, you've got to have a serious amount of patience for the game. Oh, that was so close, honestly. Oh, for God's sake. I didn't see that. Alright, see that, so there's the rage. That's the start of the rage. It's kind of relaxing to just watch me do this, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm not dying. But it is relaxing just to see me, like, on the curves. And, yeah, like, my voice isn't that annoying. It's actually okay. Like, a lot of people actually like my voice, which is surprising. I'd say I like my voice, but I don't know. I don't know. See, with this, as soon as you see it coming out, then you go, not as it comes out, but when it's halfway coming out, then you go. You've still got 2 lives. When you lose all those, you don't go back to start. See the level you're on now, you started at a certain bit. When you lose, which you'll find out. When you lose all your lives, you just have to restart that level. You don't go back for the entire thing, because that, I'm sorry, even I wouldn't play it if that happened. I would just not play the game, like, at all. That would be not worth it at all. You're probably going to see me restart this again. Honestly, you probably will. Alright, let's look this way for it. And then... Oh! Ah! We're still back on the same level. There you go, level 15. And they say that 15 was okay. I feel like each level determines how old you are. I'm not 15, I'm pretty sure I can get it. I don't know. But let's just go with, like, we should make a challenge where it's like, whatever level you got to is how old your brain is. Or how old you think, like... Yeah, I didn't think I was going to make that. That's why you don't rush on that bit, because there's no way of getting yourself back up from that. Once you get on the wrong bit, you're done. What you gonna do with the big fat butt? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And up we get. Oh, please don't be annoying. Okay. Please don't break my heart. Just don't break my heart. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I pressed for no that time. Okay, I have to admit. I know people get pissed off, but you saw the bottom go grey, so I pressed it and then it didn't go. I don't know. I think it's because I have chicken on my screen. If you have a sensitive screen, don't play the game because you generally can't. Don't touch your fingers while it's wet as well. I mean, touch your fingers while it's wet. Touch the screen while it's wet. Yeah, because that just ruins it. Rude. Oh! It looks like it's in front of me, but it's not. What? There's one part of this game. Right? You have to go, and there's a freaking log in front of you. You can't see the path. You have to literally guess where you're going. It's only for like 10 seconds. Wow. Because the person I'm with, like, is really raging. They were like, wow, great game, great game. You can't even see what you're doing. Great game, great game. Honestly, you know what's great? It's great, it's great. He's like that. Great game, babe. Great game. Yeah. I mean, why should we see what we're doing? That's the whole, like, why see what you're doing? It's a great game. No need to see it, you know, it's a great game. And yeah, I was laughing so much at that. Because, like, yeah. What makes this game so great? Oh, you can't see it. Oh my god, I have 1 life. Okay, let's try and get me off of this bit before I scream. I don't know, I think it's because I'm talking too much about rage and then, you know, I'm just kind of ruining it for myself. Let's do this. Let's just go. Done it. That was so close. Off you go. Don't do it just yet. I know, you would have thought to go on that bit, but trust me, just don't do it. Like, don't risk any of it. But yeah, there is a level, there's a log, and you know what, it's just amazing. It is just amazing. How do you expect me to do that if I can't see it? But I do it all the time because I know it's just straightforward ahead and then a bit of a left. But if you don't know how to do it, you're going to cry because you're going to think you're going to want to go somewhere else, and that's what I'm going to walk you through. See, as soon as it comes this way, go. So as it comes forward, go. So like when it's here with you, it starts to go that way. As it go with it, because once, if you wait for it to just go that way, as you go this way, it will come back and hit you. So go when it goes. That's what I always do. I'll give you a demonstration on one of the hard levels, and then I'll say this is why you do this. I'll just give you a demo because it will actually help. Like, honestly, I would have loved it if someone did a tutorial for me, But I had to learn the hard way because a lot of people don't do tutorials on this because they can't get through it without dying. This is true gaming skills. In my head, honestly, I think this is true. Like, all of these other games, like, yeah, I'll be fighting that, but I'm talking about something that's actually hard. Remember, I press forwards at all times. With this, you don't know when it's coming out. You want to press backwards, but I'd rather just do it forwards, just because I know the arrows aren't too close to each other. But if the arrows are too close to each other, you want to be facing the arrows instead, so that you know when to stop and when to go. But on this bit, you don't need to, but as it